بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألف لام ميم ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين.
Interpretation of the Holy Quran.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. With the help of Allah, we begin a brief commentary of Quran. We reach to chapter Yunus, 10th chapter of Quran, which is revealed in Mecca. It has 109 verses. Please listen to verse 22.
هو الذي يسيركم في البر والبحر حتى إذا كنتم في الفلك وجرين بهم بريح طيبة وفرحوا بها جاءتها ريح عاصف وجاءهم الموج من كل مكان وظنوا أنهم أحيط بهم دعوا الله مخلصين له الدين لئن أنجيتنا من هذه لنكونن من الشاكرين.
He it is who makes you travel by land and sea until when you are in the ships and they sail on with them in a pleasant breeze, and they rejoice a violent wind overtakes them and blows surge in on them from all sides, and they become certain that they are encompassed, but they pray to Allah, being sincere to Him in obedience. If you deliver us from these, we will most certainly be of the grateful ones. In previous episode, we talked about this verse that Allah is going to mention one example for some people, that when Allah helps them with the facilities and everything is perfect, they will forget that Allah is behind that. And when the problem will happen and Allah send affliction to them, these people in the time of difficulty, they remember Allah. In the time of happiness and rejoice, they had forgotten. In the time of difficulties, they remember Allah and say to the Lord that if you protect us and save us, we promise that we will be among the grateful people. We thank you. We obey you. And in next verse, Allah is going to mention that when Allah is removing the problems and helps them, then they start to commit sin again and to plan against Allah. هو الذي يسيركم في البر والبحر. Allah is the one who makes you to move from land to inland and in the sea. حتى إذا كنتم في الفلك وجرين بهم بريح طيبة. Even when you are in the sea and the wind blows very pleasantly and smoothly, وفرحوا, and they are so happy and enjoy. وفرحوا بها جاءتها ريح عاصف. Very violent, a violent wind overtakes them. وجاءهم الموج من كل مكان, and the blows surge in on them from all sides. Suddenly they see around themselves some blows surge on them. They will see a terrible weather and they think or believe that they are going to face serious problem and will be drowned in the water. وَظَنُّوا أَنَّهُمْ أُحِيطَ بِهِمْ, and they believe that they are facing such a problems and the water will overtake them. دَعَوُا اللَّهَ مُخْلِصِينَ لَهُ الدِّينَ, they pray to Allah and they call with pure intention that لَإِنْ أَنْجَيْتَنَا لَنَكُونَنَّ مِنْ هَذِهِ لَنَكُونَنَّ مِنَ الشَّاكِرِينَ. If you save us and protect us, we will be among grateful people. We mentioned some messages that we can take from these verse, and I'm going to mention a few more messages. One, Allah wants to say that whatever you achieve, in the time that you enjoy your life and everything is perfect, there is a chance that you will face a serious problems. People who have a good job, good money, there is a security, every place is safe and they are so happy. There is a chance that every second, everything will be turned over. Everything will be changed. We lose everything. It's exactly the same as a person in the time that everything is perfect suddenly feels that he is sick and the doctor says that you have a cancer, you are going to die. He worked for everything so hard and in the time of enjoying suddenly is coming. This is an example that Allah says a violent wind will blow. The violent wind in our life is like cancer, death, serious sickness, very serious and severe sickness. In such a time, what should we do? First, Allah wants to insist that in the time of happiness, be sure that Allah is behind everything. Be thankful in the time of happiness. Otherwise, in the time of problems, all people will remember Allah and pray, and that is worthless. Great people are in the time of happiness. They remember that everything that they have is a temporary and Allah is behind it. And there is a chance every second to lose all. Allah says, in the time that everything is perfect, they are in the sea and enjoy وَفَرِحُوا بَهَا, and they are so happy. جَاءَتْ حَارِيهٌ آسِفٌ وَجَاءَهُمُ الْمَوْجُ. Suddenly a violent wind blows. Allah wants to say that some people in the time of happiness, they forget everything. And in the time of difficulties, they put their pride outside. In the time of having a good job, a lot of money, they will be proud of themselves. In the time of difficulties, دَعَوُا اللَّهَ مُخْلِصِينَ لَهُ الدِّينَ, with pure intention, they cry and they talk to Allah. They feel that they are so weak. Allah wants to encourage us to remember and do the same in the time of happiness, because everything is temporary. Then Allah says, in the time of such a wind, ظَنُّوا أَنَّهُمْ أُحِيطَ بِهِمْ, they believe that they are facing such a problem and they remember Allah. Allah criticized these people because such a conversation with pure intention, which is the best, is only temporary in a certain time. Allah says this is for all, even for those who do not believe in God. In such a time, they remember their nature, their fitrah. But great people are those that after solving the problem, still they remember Allah. Allah says, these people says, لَإِنْ أَنْجَيْتَنَا مِنْ هَذِهِ لَنَكُونَنَّ مِنَ الشَّاكِرِينَ. If Allah, they say to Allah, if you save us and protect us, we will be among the grateful ones. But what is the reaction after solving the problems? Inshallah, in next verse, Allah is going to talk about it. Thank you very much for watching. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.